Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and today I have my update for 50 Shades of Brown. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab that was created many moons ago between myself, Amanda, and Cece, and it is all about the color brown. It started with pink and then it just went from there. Each year we pick a new color within the Facebook group. We put a poll up and everyone gets to vote on it, and that's how we get our new colors. There will be a new color coming up on April 15th, and if you're not a part of the group, we won't announce that color until April 15th, but if you're in the group, you already know what the color is, and everyone else, if they want to join into it, they absolutely can. As of April 15th, you'll start to see tons of people putting their intros out, and once the intros are out, then it is good to go for anyone else that wants to join in. All right, so the idea is to pick 50 products that relate to the color brown in name, color, packaging, whatever. However you can relate it to brown, it is fair game. We are not the painting police because 50 products is hard enough as it is, so you just make it work for your collection. And let's see, do I have any rollouts this time? Let me scroll down. I do, but they are not empties, so, and they're with other things, so we'll get into those last because you know what, let's just get into it first. Might as well, let's get it over. Rip that band-aid, get it over with. So they're both in this palette. Is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, the original one, and I am working on every single shade in here to hit pan. And yeah, I hit 2 pans and I'm very happy about that. So the first one is going to be Milk Chocolate, which is this one up here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see the pan in that. And the other one is going to be down here on the second row. This is the shade Salted Caramel, and I really like that one a whole lot. I do believe I have that on my transition shade today in my transition area. I'm not wordsing well today because it is just a little bit before 1 a.m. and yeah, sometimes the brain is just not functioning at that hour. But suffice it to say, I have 2 new pans, this one and this one. I still need quite a few in here, quite a few. I have been using some of them. Today I actually have this one here. This is Candied Violet. I had to figure out what it was because it's so tiny and reflective. So I have good pan, and not pan, I have a good dip in that. I'm telling you, I cannot think straight tonight. So Candied Violet, I have a decent dip. I am wearing it today. Hopefully you can see that. This one I believe is Amaretto. Yes. And I have a baby dip going in that one. Hazelnut and Creme Brulee, I have tiny dips going in both of those. And then this one I believe is called Cherry Cordial. And in the center, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, I do have just a baby dip going in there as well. I like that one for like outer corner and sometimes to set my eyeliner if I'm wanting a little bit of color. I like that one a whole lot. All right. Let's get on to the things that I have some progress to show you. The first one, I'm just going to bring out the other palette, the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette, because I am trying to hit pan in all of these shades except for the black, because I'm already panning another black. I didn't want to make things even harder for myself. So, which ones do I have progress on? Truffled, which is this top one. I'm going to try not to blind you. Hopefully you can see that there is a little bit of a dip on that one. I enjoy it, and I have not been giving this palette as much love as the Chocolate Bar palette. For some reason, that's the one I picked to focus on. Yeah, no, that's just the way it is sometimes. Caramel, that one definitely has a bit of a dip going here up in this corner area. And then down here, this is the shade Butterscotch? Butter Pecan. It's all worn off. I do have a little bit of a dip going in this area here. So I feel like I need to focus on this one a little bit more. But I don't know. There's nothing so close in the chocolate bar palette. My best dip is going to be Candied Violet, and that's not something I'm going to wear all the time. So maybe I should swap this out at the next makeup basket. That would be the smart thing to do, and see if I can make some more progress on some of those shimmers that actually have some dips in them that are more on the neutral side that I could potentially make a dent in. I don't think I'm going to get to all of these, hit pan in all of these before April 15th. I just don't think it's going to happen, but I'm going to keep working on them. I'm going to see how many I can hit and go from there. All right, so let's talk about the rest of my products in here now that we got those two palettes out of the way. I do have quite a few now. All right, we're going to start with the Curlsmith. This one is the Curl Conditioning Oil and Cream Leave-In Cream for curly or coily hair. It's a lot of words for hair leave-in. There's not much in there. It's going to be done by the next update, and I truly believe had I not gotten the stomach bug with all of my family, this would have been done, because I went like a week without washing my hair, and while that's not completely unheard of, it's not the norm, and I desperately wanted to wash my hair and take a shower. I just couldn't even stand up to do it. So yeah, I missed out on a use or two of this. It's going to be done very, very soon. I will probably be forgetting that it is done by the time I update next, because I will have finished it so close to this update, but she's not done yet. Next up, we have the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base right here, and I'm making good progress on this one. I feel like at this point, I need to just pick a side and start working towards the edge and then work my way around. That's what I did with the last one, and I feel like it's more satisfying visual progress that way. I mean, I use the same amount no matter where I take it from within this packaging, but visually it's just more satisfying to me to actually be able to see the progress. So I might just, like I said, pick a side and try to hit side pan on that one. Don't know if it'll be done by the next update, but odds are pretty good it will. Next up is this eyebrow pencil from Essence. It is the Super Last 24-Hour Eyebrow Pomade Pencil, which is allegedly waterproof. So I have not tested that theory. I cannot vouch for that, but I do like it. It is a nice shade. You can see what it looks like right there. I tend to only use it from like midpoint to the tail, because I don't want it too heavy in the center. I've tried that a few times and I'm just not feeling that, but you can see my progress where I was last time and where I am now. And yes, I know my nails are like short and ratchet right now, but when you're sick, you know, it's the least of your worries. Moving on to my other eyebrow product. This is the Precisely My Brow Wax from Benefit, and mine's in 3.5, whatever the heck that means. And normally this is not something I would update because you can't see anything, but I have noticed probably for the last 5 or 6 uses that I'm getting less and less on the wand. I mean, I still get enough to do each eyebrow, like 1 dip per eyebrow, but before I was having to scrape a lot off and it was really heavy because it was just too much on the wand. So yeah, I feel like while this isn't in imminent danger of being done by the next update, I feel like there's massive progress being made because I just don't have it glopped on the wand anymore, and that's always a positive thing. That means, you know, there is that light at the end of the tunnel. It could eventually happen. I do think it's going to be done by the finale, unless when I take the stopper out, there's just, you know, globs and globs of stuff down there at the bottom that I was unaware of, which it is possible, but who knows? Hopefully it will be done. There is no guarantee. And the last product I'm going to show you is another eye product, and that is from Urban Decay. It is the Liquid Moon Dust in Space Time, which I really like this one a whole lot. I am making some progress. I was here, now I'm down to here. I know there's some stuck up on the sides here, but I'm just showing where I can see windowing. It's like my best guess. I will eventually take the stopper out of it, but I don't want to do that and dry it out too early. I want to get as much as I can while like the brush, and it's not a brush, or it's not a wand, it is an actual brush. It's a little wonky. I actually will take a synthetic brush and kind of brush it on there and then put it on my eyes. Though I've actually used this as an eyeliner before, and it's kind of interesting, which, you know, I should do that because I haven't done that in a while. But I want to use as much as I can. I don't know if I can get this done by the finale because there's a ton of product in here. I just didn't even realize how much. But this is one of my things that I want to finish this year. I think I put it in my 50-50, but don't hold me to that because I'm not really certain of much these days. So I think even after the 15th of April, I'm probably going to roll this into another project because I really want to continue working on it. It is an older product, but it still performs beautifully. I did at some point put some drops in it, some contact solution. It's been a long time since I've done that, and it's still behaved beautifully since then. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to get to the point where I can get every last little bit out of this. It's just going to take me some time. Don't think it's going to be done by the finale, but who knows, maybe it can be done before the end of the year. That would be wonderful. So where am I sitting with all of this? I have only finished 23 of 50, which that's not the greatest, especially considering there's not a lot of time left. We only have until April 15th. And I know I'm not going to finish everything. It's just not going to happen. That's okay. I'm really not worried about it. I have hit 23 goals, whether it's finish, usage, or whatever. I think everything was to finish except the pans that I wanted to hit in these two palettes. I think there's going to be a few products that were in to finish that I'm not going to finish. I can live with that. And there's going to be some eyeshadows in here that I don't hit pan on. I can live with that too. So really, anything that I can finish or hit goal on between here and the finale to me is bonus. I would love to get to that 50%, and I do think that I'm going to get to that 50%. Anything above 50%, I'm happy with, and you know, I can then look forward to the next color where I have to roll 50 products in at one time. It's a little daunting sometimes, but I can do this. I can do it. So I'm very excited with where I am. Not at all disappointed that I'm not quite to the halfway point. It's only makeup. It's not that stressful. So I am just going to go with the flow on this. There is a huge list of people down below. There's one spreadsheet that has everyone in it that has joined through the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. So if you want to go check them out, binge watch, get some popcorn and a drink, whatever, and just binge watch some updates, while that's a tongue twister, then go have some fun with it. I like to watch videos of these types of projects just because, one, I am curious to see what their progress is, and two, I like to know what other people are putting in their projects because sometimes it gives me ideas for what I can put in future projects. I know, it's weird. I have weirdness up here, but I'm okay with that too. All right, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm a little loopy and I'm not so sure it's the medicine tonight. I think it's the late hour. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.